Welcome to my book review. This book review is The Life of St. Catherine of Siena by Blessed Raymond of Capua. Here he was her spiritual director, and so he had very close access to her. Now this book, the English copyright is from 1934, but of course she lived well before then. And this book is extremely detailed for a biography, over 300 pages. It details different aspects of her life. She didn't live to a very old age. She died in her 20s, and it just talks about the severe penances that she imposed on herself and just her early life, how people misunderstood her because she was a mystic, but she also interacted with people in the world. She would prefer not to have interacted with these people in the world, but she did anyway. The penances that she imposed on herself, some of them were in terms of diet. Eventually she got to the point where she disliked eating any food, and she only ate raw vegetables just to keep people happy. The Eucharist basically sustained her as food, as nourishment, physically, which is obviously something that only happens to mystics. She also had just many interactions with people. One example is whenever someone was in a state of sin, she could smell the stench of sin, and it was repulsive to her. Another interaction was when she met with the Pope, and a lot of people said she condemned him to his face. The story, I think it gets a little bit twisted based on what I've read here, because it seems as though the Pope requested that she meet with him, and she was hesitant because she didn't really want to go. She wanted to remain where she was at, but she did anyway. And so he basically requested her meeting, and then she basically told him how it was, and he listened, and you get what you ask for. So it wasn't so much as her just seeking out the Pope to condemn him. She was perfectly content just staying where she was at, but he did request her presence and her advice, because word was spreading far and wide about her wisdom on various matters. That's just one of the many things, and it's hard to give a summary of this book just because there are so many very interesting details of her life. Of course, it's over 300 pages, so if you're interested in checking out this book, I'd highly recommend it. So this has been my book review for The Life of St. Catherine of Siena. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. We are the laity, and we will not be silent.